everyone, and how are you doing today? Hope everybody's having a really super awesome day today, regardless of whether it be morning, noon, or night. I hope your day has been fantastic. We are here with a new holiday little backdrop. We've got some new stuff going on here, and I've got a new little intro, so I'm really enjoying it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. You have to let me know down in the comments down below. But anyway, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Gabe, and this is Gabe Loves Makeup, and I'm just so glad that you're here. So I'm sure you're here to kind of see this Natasha Denona Metro. If you've probably seen my thumbnail, you know that this is what we're going to be messing with today. We're going to be doing a look with this, and then we're also going to be doing a look with the Patrick Ta blush palette. I was gifted both of these, and so I thought that I would try it. I've been holding up on this one. I've had this one for a little while. I just thought I would wait until holiday because it seems such a pretty holiday palette. I wanted to wait and use it. So we're going to do a little bit of a look with that. And then I also have the BK Beauty travel brush set that I was gifted in PR. Lisa and her team at BK Beauty sent it over, so I'm really excited to use these. So if you guys are interested and want to see this look, and you want to see what these brushes are about, and you want to see what this blush palette about, because that I'm really interested in, then anyway, stick around and let's find out together. This is just a few things that I've done already. Of course, I've done my foundation. I did a little contour. I did a little bit of the Patrick Ta with the bronzer, and I did the contour with it. I did a little Armani powder. I did a little concealer underneath my eyes. We've set with the Natasha Denona primer on my eyelid. I did a little bit of a tight line already with a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury. I did it with the it's the Supermodel. It's like the brown. It's like a brown black color up in my lash line. And then I also did a little in my Victoria Beckham mascara just to give me a little something on my lashes so I could see. Of course, it's very obvious that I did my brows. And I did my lips already because I wanted to have something on my lips. And this is actually Tara Lynn's color in Christian Audette. It's the company card lipstick. Sorry, my bullet's a little bit messy, but it's such a beautiful color. It's so pretty. They feel so good. I just love Christian Audette lipsticks. They're just so good. They're like my favorite lipsticks. These and Lisa Eldridge and Dior, I think. I think they're going to be on my top ones for the end of the year. Because I've got some lists, let me tell you. I'm thinking about all these palettes I'm going to have to review. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, which one's going to be number one? I've got so many because this year was the first year I've ever had palettes. So anyway, it's going to be very interesting to see. But I did this with a little bit of the BK Beauty Warm Spice. I did a little bit of it together, but it's a really pretty combo. I like it. So anyway, so these are the colors that you're going to need if you have anything like this. So in blush, this is in the Patrick Ta palette. She's a Doll, and then this is She's Vibrant, and then this right here is She's Baked. So if you have any of the Patrick Ta blushes, I have She's So LA, and the other one, the peachy one, I forgot the name of it. All of a sudden it just left my head, but I have that one. So I don't have any of the brighter colors like that. I have one similar to this one, but not like this. But I don't know which one we're going to use yet. We're going to wait until we see the eyes done, and then we're going to go with the blush and see. And then this is the Natasha Denona, the palette, the little mini palette. This right here is Corridor. This right here is Ghibli. Boil. This right here is Ghibli. This right here is Rope. And this one here is Blaze, is the color here. So these are the colors that we're going to be working with. So if you have anything in your collection, or if you have this palette, you might have this palette. You know, it's definitely, I'm going to tell you already, she's a little crumbly. So we got to be careful, especially the shimmer shade, because I dug my finger in a little bit too fast. She's very soft, so you have to be very careful with that one. But this is kind of the shade that you're going to kind of need for the look. So if you have something similar to it, or you have anything in your collection, you know, to save you, you know, from money from actually going out and getting it, then just use these. If you have any blushes like this, you can use that. And definitely if you have everybody has a nude similar to this, so I'm sure you have something. If you want to do a nude, you can actually do probably color with this one. I'm going to switch the lipstick up later, and because I have to do another video after that. But we're just going to I just thought a nude with this look would probably work the best. Let me just go into this because we're going to be using some brushes out of this BK Beauty travel set, which is actually very, very cute. It's a beautiful, beautiful pouch, and it just feels really, really nice. It's really, really beautiful. It's got a beautiful, the feel of it feels like a really nice feel to it. It's not like a leather, but it kind of has that little bit of that feel to it. It feels very soft. It feels really nice. Easy to wipe. It's one of those that you can wipe, and you can, if you get anything on it, you can wipe it down and it won't won't damage it or anything. Then in the inside here, you have actually the brushes over in one side, and then over here, you actually have a little pocket where you can actually stuff lipsticks, or your foundation, or a little mini like this or something down in the inside of the palette, or down in the inside of the palette. Listen at me, I'm like all over the place already. You just stuff it down in here, and then that way it just kind of gives you like this really cute little to-go bag. And for the weekend, I'll link down in the description box how much this is, or I'll put it down here somewhere because I don't remember. But I did get this in PR, so I mean, again, thanks to Lisa J and to BK Beauty brushes. I'm so glad that I have it because I love it. It's really, really cute. But we're going to be using some of the brushes in this one. I used the larger brush in the foundation brush when I did my foundation earlier, and then I also used this one for like contour and bronzer. I did the larger size of this one, but because I do have the larger sizes, but I will we'll use these again maybe later in a video, or maybe I might even need to use them again. I might use this actually for the cream brush or something, because it is a really nice dense brush, so it does a really good job with contour and for cream, so it might actually work really well. And this might be really good for the powder blush, so we'll see. We might use these again, but these are the 4 brushes that we're going to use today. And this one is the 203 little mini, and then this is the 202 little mini, and then this one is the 207 little mini. So we're gonna be using that. And then also Natasha also came out with a brush to go with this. It's not bad. It looks really cute, actually. It's not really bad at all. So we might be using a little bit of that too. So we'll just be kind of using a little mixture of them. But I'm gonna set the actual bag aside. And then we're going to dig into it. So this is what the packaging looks like when you get it. It's a little, little mini box. I've already showed you the swatches on my arm. So basically, we're just going to go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so we're going to take the 203. And I'm trying to debate on which one. I think we're going to actually start with the actual, the lighter color in it. And this palette, it's very, very, very like browny kind of looking. It's like more of like a pukey looking brown kind of, so to speak. I thought we would just take that and kind of build up the crease first. Just to kind of build it up a little bit. This should be a fairly easy eye look, I hope. I hope it doesn't flake too much, because sometimes in the pan, I was like, there's a lot of kickback in the pan. So, I mean, it is a smaller one in Natasha Denona, and some of her smaller ones are really, I have 1 or 2 of them, and I really do like them. They are really cute, and they are great to travel with. So yeah, this is giving like a lot of good pigment for it to be a really soft color. So we're just going to go right in, and we're just going to keep adding to that. So I hope you guys are doing great. I hope your Thanksgiving was great. Like I'm going to be doing another video after this one that may be going up. We'll be doing my favorites. So that may be going up before this one. So if I mention some stuff twice, just forgive me. Because I probably will, because I'm going to be doing 2 back to back. But yeah, it looks so pretty. This look. I'm really excited about this palette. I've been putting it off. I've had it for weeks. I've just been really putting it off to use it because I wanted to use it more towards the holiday season. Oh, and sorry, by the way, I had to take my little sweater off because I just wanted to be able to move my arms and everything, and then I wanted to do the swatches, so I just had to take it off. So next we're going to go into the Rope shade, and it's like the pukey, it's like the really like a mustard yellow. I say pukey, but it's like a mustard yellow color, and we are going to go in directly with it and just do the same thing over that. We're just building up this crease. Because, we ain't got we're like small eyes, so we got to build it up. But it's really pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I like a really pretty mustard color. I've really gotten into those. I didn't think I would ever really like mustard, but mustard is really beautiful. So really, I do kind of enjoy it. We don't know what we're gonna do yet, or how we're gonna go about doing it yet, but we're just gonna go with it. Let me know down below on what you think of it, if you picked it up in Sephora, or maybe if you got it. I mean, do you like it? Is it one you think you're gonna use, or do you have the bigger palette? I think one or two, I'm not sure which shade is not in there. I wanna say one of the shades is not in there. I could be wrong. Both of them could be in there, but I thought I remembered somebody saying in a review that I'd seen that the shade, because I don't have that palette. It's really pretty, but I don't have it. There's some in Natasha's that I don't have that are really pretty. I just don't. I mean, I don't feel like I need every Pat McGrath and every Natasha palette out there. I feel like I've got plenty as it is, so I don't really need that many. I'm sure some people feel like they need everything, but I don't need them all. But it would be really cool to do a full face of Natasha, though. Like a whole, like I've never tried her foundation. I've never tried her concealer. I've never tried her powder or I think she's got a setting spray, and I've never tried any. Now I've tried her lip glosses, and I don't know if I've ever tried her lip liner or not, or her eyeliner. I've got the liquid, but I don't have a pencil. So if you guys have got any of those things down below, you have to let me know about that, and let me know how you like that. We are going to be doing lashes today, by the way, so I'm going to be putting a set of lashes on, because I really want this look to be really pretty. I want it to be very holiday-ish. It's like I said, I have another video after this one, and I already have a look planned with it, so I want the eyes to really pop. So yeah, it's really nice. Blender, the 202 Beauty Blender. Listen at me. BK Beauty. God, I can't even talk today. BK Beauty, I'm going to take this one. It's kind of a little bit more of like a fluffy brush. And we're going to end it's in the mini 202. And we're going to dip it in the really pretty brown shade. And I'm going to tap off a little bit of the excess. And we're just going to take a little bit here on the outside. And we're just going to kind of bring that in. Just kind of deepen up my crease a little bit, just to make it look a little bit, and kind of just wing that out a little bit. Yeah, like that. I don't know if we're going to do anything on the bottom either. I haven't really made up my mind yet. I thought I'd wait and see what we did on the top, and then kind of go from there. And I'm just going to take it a little bit out here, not making it too, just blending it out a little bit. This is a really pretty brown. It's very, it's a very matte, muted brown. By the way, there's 3 mattes in this palette, and then there's the really heavy, the topper, and then then there's one, the green is like more of just a metallic shimmer. This would be beautiful to go to work. It's really pretty. It's very muted. It's very neutral. It's not too over the top, but yet it's got a little something something. Like if you didn't want to do the shimmers or anything, this would be a really pretty matte look. Be a really pretty matte look, I'd have to say. So let me take, I'm going to go back into this brush here, and we're just going to take it and kind of buff out the edges a little bit. Just kind of buff that down with the yellow again, or the color rope, sorry. And I'm just going to take it up a little bit more closer to my crease, kind of buff that down a little bit, make sure that we got it blended. Because I don't want it to be too, but it's so pretty. That's really pretty. All right. So now, I don't know if I'm going to do the green with my finger. I think I'm going to do the green with my finger. I think I'm going to try to do that with my finger. So the green looks like that. It's really pretty. It's almost kind of like it's almost got like a, not a teal, but it's got like a offbeat. I can't really describe it, but it's really pretty. Then we're going to take it and I'm going to pack it over the lid, because I want it right on the lid here. Ooh, she's pretty. That's really pretty. Kind of blend it into the crease. I'm taking it. I'm not taking it all the way over, because I want it to be. I want to save that, because I'm going to do that inner topper. We're going to do it more in the inner corner. We'll clean it up a little bit if we need to up underneath if we got it. But that is really gorgeous. Back with a little bit of that yellow. color, and I'm just going to go back right over and blend this together so we get it blended. Right with my finger so it looks a little bit more seamless. Shade again, the dark brown shade, and I want to take just a little bit more right here and deepen it just a tad bit more, just to deepen that up. Ooh, that's pretty more seamless. Ooh, it's pretty smoky. I like that. Awesome. Okay, and then we'll go back and we'll do the inner corner in a minute. Should we do something in our eyes? I'm trying to think. Should we? I guess we should. We have this little shading brush here, the little 207. So I might as well do some with it. So let's start with it. Let me go into the robe color, and let's take it up underneath. Brown shade. I'm going to take it like closer to the lash line. Just smooth it out a little bit. Just to get a little underneath. I like this shade of brush. It's really cool. I like these little minis. They're doing a really good job. Like they actually they don't feel too small, because sometimes with minis they feel a little small when you get them. When they do these little travel sets, if they do little mini brushes, they feel really big, but the handle is actually a really nice size actually. Okay, so now I don't really have a inner corner brush, but I will go into another BK Beauty brush. And this is from the Angie Hot and Flashy collection. And this is 504. I can't talk. You know, I never can talk. I don't know why. And we're going to dip it into the really shimmery shade. I'm going to tap off a little bit because she's a little glittery. Definitely. But she is pretty. Really pretty. But it's a little bit more on the chunkier side. So it's not as like a smooth, like some of her other ones, like the Face Glam one. But it's really pretty though. It looks nice. I'm telling you what, these brushes from BK Beauty and my Rephr brushes, I'm telling you, I just can't. I see the Sonia G, I think is the name of her brushes that everybody talks about. And I'm sure they're beautiful brushes because they do look really good. But I'm telling you, I really enjoy what I have. So I'm just excited to have what I have. So I'm really enjoying it. I really like the green. I love the green. The green is really pretty. To me, the green is the star of the show. Just my personal underneath too at one time, but I really like this. It looks really pretty. Okay, so let me take, I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom lashes before we do the top. And I'm gonna do my Victoria Beckham mascara. I'm gonna do a little bit of that. There is quite a bit of fallout, a little bit from the green and a little bit from the gold. I've done a little bit of concealer, but I'm gonna have to go back and clean up more. But I'm just giving you that just to let you guys know that it is a little bit flaky. So just be careful and wary of that when you're doing your eye makeup, that you might want to do your eyes first before you do any concealer or foundation. Okay, now that I got that done, I'm gonna go ahead and do the top before I do any cleanup. And we're gonna go ahead and do the top, and I'm gonna go in with my Armani mascara because the Eyes to Kill, the lengthening, because it is the bomb. It is so, so pretty. Such a good mascara. You can do this definitely and not have to do any lashes. Especially if you already have good lashes. It's like such a good mascara. I'm addicted to it. Such a beautiful mascara. So I've got my lashes on. My good girlfriend from Tori G, she makes these really beautiful lashes, and I've got them it's in the shade as in 100. I would leave a link, but she didn't have a link, but I will leave her link to Instagram. If you guys want to go over, you can actually buy them and she can send them to you, but she doesn't really have like a website. So, I mean, but I can link them to you, but they're really, really awesome. And we just did a little bit more of the brown shade in here, just a little bit more underneath. And I added a little bit of gloss and a little bit more highlighter, and we're ready to go. So we're ready to do the blush. So before we do, any more powder before I set it in the middle. So let's pull out the Patrick Ta palette. So this is what the outside packaging looks like. It looks like this. It came in a really beautiful, it was beautifully wrapped. They did a really good job of sending it. Like I said in the beginning, unfortunately my little, the little thing that goes over the blush, it broke. Which is fine. I mean, I'll be fine with it. I don't think I'll be getting any powder in it, but this is what the palette looks like on the inside. They're very punchy, beautiful colors. They're really, really pretty. I'm trying to debate on what I want to do. I think I might do a little bit of the, I think I'm going to do the powder in the middle. I'm going to do this one, and then we're going to do a topper with the pink. Instead of doing a typical, we're going to kind of mix it up a little bit and do something a little different. Let me get let's do this brush here, the 107, the mini. I think we can do that. I'm going to take it and dip it in that shade, and she's very, very punchy. So I'm going to tap off a little bit of the excess, and we're just going to go in and just start swirling. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Because you know I love me some blush, hey. Me and Bad Beauty, we love some blush. Oh, she punchy. We love it. I love it. Especially when you blend it down, she is punchy. That's pretty. Ooh, that is a beautiful shade. What do you guys think? That's really pretty. You don't need much of it either. It's very, very pigmented. So a little bit of it's going a long way. You definitely don't need a lot of it. Let's just take it in and tap it down a little bit. So we get to, it's really pretty. Even if this is like more of it's supposed to be more of like a coral shade, it looks a little bit more pinker on me, because a lot of blushes pull pink on me, because I have so much red in my skin. But yeah, it's really beautiful. That is super pretty. Ooh, I like it. And by the way, guys, I did do a highlighter. I did the Sacred Glass by Jeffree Star. I did these. So I did do some highlighter. I did that all underneath already, because I just was going to put this over top of it, because the Jeffree Star highlighters are just so pretty. You know, don't come for me, but I just love that. I love that palette. That Sacred Glass palette is so pretty. But yeah, this is really beautiful. I can't imagine what the topper is going to look like over it. But it's a really punchy blush palette, that's for sure. I knew the formula was going to be great. I mean, it's Patrick Ta. Usually his blush formulas are really nice. But if you're not a punchy person, or if you don't like pinks or corals, I mean, it does have this browner shade in. Let me get a better swatch. It does have that one in it. They feel really creamy. They feel really pigmented. They're not cheap. So they're definitely, you're not getting like, you know, sometimes when people do, companies do palettes, the palettes are a little bit less, you don't feel like you get the same thing as you get when you get like the actual blush. But they actually, they're doing it just like his other blushes do. I mean, they're doing really wonderful, actually. I think it looks really pretty. Yeah, we're going to add a little powder to that later anyway. So, but before we do that, let's do a little bit of the cream. So we're going to go into this, this punchy bubblegum looking color. And I'm going to take a little bit of that with my brush, and we're going to take it and top it over top of it, just to give that really pretty punchy color. Because with this kind of a lip, you can do anything, really. Typically it would be maybe a little bit more coral, but I don't mind a little pink. I like a little pink. I think a pink is pretty. And especially, you know, companies are already starting to think about spring already. This would be a great palette for spring. This would be a really great punchy with a really beautiful lip. This would be so pretty. It'd be very pretty. I love these toppers too that he has in the cream blushes, because you put the cream over top of the powder, or that's how he normally kind of does it. A little bit of I'm gonna take my big BK brush. It's in the 105. It's like a buffer brush, and I'm gonna dip it a little bit in. I've got my La Prairie powder here. You know, she's bougie. We thought we'd pull her out. I went back and actually watched that old video of mine that I did with the YSL. Listen at me, with the La Prairie. And I just thought that I would pull it back out again today. I was like, oh, you know what? I really like that powder. Let me pull it out. But yeah, it looks really beautiful. It's really pretty. I'm just going to take my Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. I'm going to take a little bit of that. Just going to shake it and just kind of spray it over top of it a little bit. And cover it with my... And probably got a little bit up in my hairline. I hate when I get makeup in my hairline. It drives me crazy. Especially when you have blonde or gray hair and you get it up in there. Oh, it just drives you nuts. Really, really beautiful, doesn't it? I really like it. I love the eyes. The eyes look so beautiful. It's such a beautiful look. And this would look good with a red or even a pinky nude, or if you wanted to do something more pinky rosy, or if you wanted to do more of a brownie lip with this, it would look really pretty. So many things you could get with the green and the gold. You know, you can kind of go either or with it, and you can do cooler or warmer. You can do so many different things with it. I really like it. This palette is really good. It's really pretty. The only thing I would say about it is it's got a lot of fallout, especially in this one and in this one. I felt a lot of the matte shades, not as much fallout. They're fine. These right here though, you gotta be really careful with this one. She's very, very soft and she's very fragile. The one thing I say about Natasha Denona, a lot of her palettes are very fragile. This one in particular is, so please don't drop it, because I'll tell you it will break and it'll go everywhere. And the same thing with the green is not too fragile, but I mean, but it definitely can, like, you know, get kind of flaky. So just be careful. You might want to do your eyes first before you do your makeup when you do these. But this was $25. I thought for $25, it's not bad. And it was a really nice gift. So somebody gave it to me. So, I mean, I can't complain. You know, if it was a gift, I mean, what am I complaining about? So anyway, and this was too. So I really, and thank you to, you know, who you are that sent it to me. I really, really do appreciate it. It's a beautiful palette. It's really, really beautiful. I will be using this more, because I really do like these really punchy colors. I didn't want to go too ham with it because I'll be doing a brighter lip in my next video, but it is really, really pretty. We'll play with some more of the darker one and a little bit more with the pink one and kind of keep playing with them and see. You know, but it's like, I don't know if it'll be at the top of my list, because originally I was not going to get these. I wasn't going to get these, this palette, but you know, somebody gifted it to me, so I can't complain. I'm happy with it because it is a really beautiful palette. And because I already had the other Patrick Ta ones, but I really do like it. If you get the chance, I think it is restocked again. Sorry, it's so messy, but I've got my fingerprints all over. But I think it is restocked again on Sephora, or it was, unless they've sold out of it again because they kept reselling out of it. Everything turned out really, really great. I love the lip. I love everything. It turned out really nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, please let me know in the comments down below, like, what you guys thought about it. Have you picked it up? Is there anything that you liked the most? You know, just let me know. And you know, let me know about my drop and everything in the beginning, and let me know about that too. And you know, and remember, you know, be safe, you know, be strong, be proud, stand tall, love yourself, and remember to love someone today. Just reach out and tell somebody that you love them, and you know, also be kind to someone today too, because kindness can go off a long way, and a little bit of kindness, it is a really big deal, especially this time of year. You know, a little love can mean an awful lot to someone. And you know, and with that said, guys, we will see you again in the next episode. So peace out and take care, and see you again soon. Bye.